Did you know that influencer with 1 million followers can earn less than one with 100K followers? And brands now spend over $30 billion a year on influencer marketing. So how does this actually work? Hi, I'm Sasha. I manage over 300 brand deals from $100 to 18,000 deals. And today I will break down how influencer marketing actually works in 2026. I've been procrastinating making this video for months. There is actually the first draft I made in Vietnam 4 months ago. But this is something that I would like to do because when I was starting 6 years ago, I didn't have any resource, and everything that I learned over mistakes. For the last 2 years, I've been managing travel and lifestyle creators. I've seen the industry from every angle: creators, agencies, and brands. YouTube was founded in 2005 and really changed the game. I was learning English by watching Zoella vlogs, and I wanted to be like Bethany Mott, the iconic early YouTuber with the 2010, 2013 Words in My Bag and Back to School whole videos. And by 2016, 2019, the industry started professionalizing. Instagram changed the algorithm in 2016 and really changed the game, because back then you could see the chronological order, and now it's a wide up that you become more hooked to this, and you can see the videos by your preferences, and like the one you engage in more with this type of content, that it pushes you more of this type of content. And then with all these monetization partnerships, people understood that you can earn money, and now the budgets are flowing. Tools changed, budget changed, but what didn't change is us. It's how we make decisions, how we trust, and why we buy. So let's talk about this part, about the human side of influencer marketing. 50 years ago, soap was sold with one simple formula. There is a problem and solution in TV ads. The channel changed from TV to YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, but the message didn't. We still buy when we feel understood and trust the person speaking to us. And 92% of people trust more influencers than the classical marketing. And today, 86% of consumers bought something at least once in their life because of influencer recommendation. That's why brands still invest where people pay attention. Because we don't see influencers as ads, we see them as a friend from the high school or that girl that we aspire to be. It's not just visibility, it's like real emotional proximity and trust. Channels will keep changing, but what makes people human will stay the same. Now that we understand why influencer marketing works, let's talk about how it actually works. Because behind every collaboration, there are usually 3 players: brand, creator, and often an agency connecting both. So let's talk about how it works for brands. Usually there is in-house influencer marketing team or social marketing, PR, affiliate manager, or freelancers. Brands usually start with their goals. There are main goals in influencer marketing. It's awareness and performance. Awareness, it means that you need to reach the bigger amount of people, and performance, you need to convert the biggest amount of people into leads or sales. Spoiler, influencer marketing will not work if you don't have a traditional marketing behind it. You don't have tracking system, email or push marketing after we generate all this traffic, or you don't have enough of customer support that will answer to all the information with potential leads. If it's awareness campaign, KPIs usually set for views, engagements, likes, comments, etc. For performance campaigns, it's clicks, for example, applications goals, leads, or conversion to the client. Then we define a target audience, set a budget, and search for creators who speak to that audience authentically. Then they decide what platform and deliverables they want to see. For YouTube, for example, it's dedicated or integrated videos. Dedicated, it's usually the videos centered about your product or the service. So it's also very good for your sales search. If it's a YouTube integrated video, usually it's mention of 60 or 90 seconds at the beginning of the video, in the first 5 minutes, and where it's integrated. So it's integrated inside the video, inside the natural flow of the video. For Instagram, it's Instagram stories, paid or organic ones. Instagram Reels, the same, paid organic. Sometimes it can be cross-post with the brand account. For TikTok, also organic or paid usage rights TikTok. Then the next step is the brief. In the brief, we should include the key messages, do's and don'ts, deliverables, deadlines, CTA, links, hashtags, mentions. After content is live, they measure results, reach, engagement, ROI, sales. In YouTube, for example, we usually track it up to 1 year, and with short form of content, it's usually 1 month. But if you think that the influencer has 1 million followers is automatically rich, you're wrong, because the creator with 100 followers can earn more. Because when you choose the influencer, you need to choose the influencer who has a good relationship with the audience and very authentic. So the second part, how it works for creators. Usually it's just creators who go solo, and the other one who has an independent agent or the part of the bigger agency. There are tens of millions of influencers across the platforms, and Instagram alone have like 64 million creators accounts, but in reality, over half of it not even earning the minimum wage from the content. They can earn money from monetization, affiliate links. They make or sell their own product, but the biggest part they get money from are brand deals. So the question is, everybody's asking, but how to start making money? The answer is you need to be seen by brand. Brands are looking for good influencers. It starts with positioning, knowing what you stand for, how your audience sees you. Don't be afraid to start posting free content for brands, because you can mention them and they will see you and you'll be referenced. You can be an UGC creator with a couple thousand followers and you can earn more than a corporate job. You need to create a connection with the audience. You can make the most perfect Pinterest pictures and have the hottest body, but if you don't have engaged audience, no one will buy from you. People can just look at you, but they are not feeling the connection with you. And after certain visibility, you can get deals. If you already have stable 10,000 views on YouTube, you can have brand deals, partnerships on YouTube. And TikTok, it should be a bit more, but you can be also part of the UGC campaigns, even if you make 2,000 views. And a big part of our job as agents is to pitch to your dream brands or to do it by yourself. And you don't know how many times I've spent hours just to find a contact email, writing to the LinkedIn, writing DMs. So if you want to be monetized from your social media platforms, you need to add the work email to your bio. And after confirming the interest, you will get to the negotiation part. And you need to know for sure what are you signing up for. If it's stories, for example, how many slides? If it's paid usage, for how long? It's going to be dark paid usage on your platform. And always sign the quotation or the contract. Define the exclusivity, usage rights, payment terms, script or not, rounds of revisions. Usually it's 2 rounds of revisions. And don't accept agreements with fines, for example, for late posting. Then you need to produce content. This is filming part, editing, sending for validation, publishing. This is the part where a lot of small creators make mistakes. You need to treat this as a job. There's time of the reply, or communication is the key. This is something we tell all the time. If you have a problem at your main job, if your dog is sick, if you need to do this and that, we are also human. We understand that it can be some emergencies, but we need to know and communicate it also to the brand and to find solution. And also the final part is to reporting. It's need to send stats and share the invoice. So as I mentioned before, the key for creators, it's not only the quality of the content you produce, but also how do you communicate with the client. It's professionalism. Brands buy reliability and alignment. And they also have their own KPIs and deadlines and the timing of the marketing campaigns. So you need to follow them. So coming to the third part, the agencies, how agencies connect both sides. That's where agencies or independent agents and consultants like me come in. We are in the middle, making sure both sides understand each other. We help creators focus on creativity and audience and to help brands communicate with achieving their goals. We handle strategies, briefs, contracts, timelines, negotiations, analytics parts, basically all the invisible work that keeps campaigns moving. Agencies are like translators between brand goals and creator voice. That's the real structure behind influencer marketing, the human, creative, and business sides all working together. And if you want to dive deeper into each one, subscribe because I'll break them down one by one in upcoming videos. So I like to cover different topics, for example, how it works for brands, how to choose creators, brief, measure ROI, and how it works for creators, how to pitch for your dream brand, negotiate, and all this admin contract work, and how agencies connect both sides, our real life perspective, because we are learning something every day. The algorithm changes, the new type of contact appears, and now it's not working like it was working 5 years ago. For example, when we launched those TikTok ads, Spark ads, the first time it was very new for the brand, and you don't need to be afraid to try new things. It's weird to say this, but subscribe to learn how to land more brand deals and create campaigns that actually perform. And let me know in the comments if you'd like to know more of any step in this process, or can just drop something, just any emoji to promote my first video. Thank you so much, and have a nice day, evening, life.